On our Jumbotron right now, we have the picture of the kids' entertainment area. It's at the south end of our Crown Point Shores venue for the San Diego Crew Classic. You have youngsters with you. They might enjoy a little bounce or two down in our kids' area at the southern end of our venue.
Long Beach, Potomac, Marin, Sac State. Attention. Go.
Event number 86, the Men's Club Final. In Lane 1, Cambridge Boat Club from Massachusetts. Lane 2, Ancient Mariners Rowing Club from Seattle. Lane 3, Long Beach Rowing Association. Lane 4, Potomac Boat Club. Lane 5, Marin Rowing Association. And Lane 6, California State, Sacramento. We have a race. The crews are just passing through the breakdown zone. We have a clean start. In first place, we have Lane 4, Potomac Boat Club. Coming up close, staying close to them is Long Beach Rowing Association in Lane 3. Lane 1, Cambridge Boat Club is also very close. Lane 2, Ancient Mariners, and Lane 5, Marin Rowing Association are battling for fourth. And Lane 6, Cal State Sacramento is bow to stern with Lane 5, Marin Rowing Association. Potomac Boat Club is still pulling ahead. However, they've got less than half the boat length at less than 500 meters. On Lane 3, the Long Beach Rowing Association. Lane 1, Cambridge Boat Club is starting to pull in a little bit, keeping it in a 3-boat race this early on. Lanes 5 and 2, Ancient Mariner in Lane 2 and Marin in Lane 5 are still bow ball to bow ball. As we approach the 500 meters, it is Lane 4, Potomac Boat Club, Lane 3, Long Beach Rowing Association in their yellow Empacher shell, Lane 1, Cambridge Boat Club, Lane 2, Ancient Mariners, and Lane 5, Marin Rowing Association, and then coming up last, Cal State Sacramento in Lane 6.
We are joined by Michelle Cass, a former rower and medalist here in the San Diego Crew Classic. She's calling the race from the start to 500 meters. And right now, Potomac is on the lead with the challenge coming from the Long Beach Rowing Club, Cambridge, and Ancient Mariners.
Potomac had a convincing win in the heats yesterday, and they will be the crew to beat in this event today. Ancient Mariners, a program from Seattle, had some interesting rowing shorts on yesterday. Not that any of them matched, you understand, but they were individually interesting. So we'll see whether that idiosyncratic and individual manner of dressing prevents them operating uniformly as a crew.
That was a stretch, Charles. All right, in the middle of our race course, Potomac, right there in the center of the lanes, is on the lead. And they have a bit of a challenge on either side of them, mostly from the Long Beach Rowing Club in lane number 3, while Ancient Mariners and Cambridge have fallen back along with Sacramento State. This is the men's club final, and Potomac is on the lead. This is the Potomac Boat Club. Potomac, of course, Washington, D.C. Challenge appears to be coming from Long Beach Rowing Club on the shore side of the Potomac crew. At 1,000 meters, Potomac still continues to enjoy the lead. Long Beach Rowing Club and Ancient Mariners, Cambridge, and Marin kind of in the same ballpark, with Sacramento State on the far outside having a bit of trouble today.
Yes, there's a fairly large degree of separation between the crews in this race. Potomac seem to have a clear lead at this point. Their closest challenger is coming from the crew in the lane to their right as we look at it, from Long Beach, who are in turn getting challenged by the crews in lanes 2 and 1, which is Ancient Mariners and Cambridge. The Cambridge probably have the advantage on Ancient Mariners at this point and are the real challengers to Long Beach, who are in turn the challenge to Potomac, but Potomac have a commanding lead at this point.
Wind conditions staying steady, pretty much what they have been throughout most of the day. We had a little bit of blusteriness in the first races that we had today, but it has calmed down. Not that it is not blowing, but at least it is consistent. And the crews are not having too much trouble as they come through that Ingram Street wind tunnel area. Potomac still on the lead. They're out there in lane number 4. Long Beach Rowing Club is trying desperately not to lose sight of them, but there is quite a bit of open water between the two of the crews. And then we have open water back to Cambridge on the near side, and Marin on the far side, with Ancient Mariners kind of in between there. Sacramento State on the far outside, struggling a little bit in this one.
And as we look down, Long Beach have taken the rating up, and they're really throwing down a challenge to Potomac now. Potomac have sort of maintained this steady rating through the mid part of the race, but Long Beach are sprinting at them. I don't see Potomac taking the rating up, particularly at this point. So obviously they feel they've got things under control, but Long Beach have decided that they're not going to let Potomac take this race without putting in maximum effort, and they're giving them a real run for their money.
Potomac now does kick it in just a little bit. So apparently they recognize the Long Beach rush. Not that there was any great concern about it, because there was quite a bit of open water there, but Long Beach tried to sneak up on them, and the Potomac Boat Club of Washington, D.C. decided we're not going to have anything to do with that, and they brought it up as well. So it is Potomac on the lead here with Long Beach Rowing Club. Then Cambridge along the shoreline. Have a little bit of a battle shaping up between Ancient Mariner and Marin for the 4th and 5th position, with Sacramento State trailing. Back up to our leader. This is Potomac crossing the finish line. Long Beach Rowing Club giving a decent accounting of themselves. They made a little bit of a rush at it, but were unable to catch up. Cambridge in the deep blue uniforms and the blue shell moving along, and let's take a look at how this finishes up between Ancient Mariners. They are on the shore side. On the outside is Marin. Ancient Mariners currently has the lead, and then the Marin crew on the outside looks like they will not be able to overcome Ancient Mariners. So that is pretty much the way this one will unofficially finish. Potomac, Long Beach Rowing Club, Cambridge, Ancient Mariners, Marin, and Sacramento State.
The winners of the Mission Federal Credit Union Cup, UCSD.